Okay, so class ninth motion completed. Now we proceed on chapter 9, class ninth, which is force and laws of motion. Force and laws of motion. Okay, yesterday in previous lecture we discussed about introduction part of force, types of force, balanced force, unbalanced force, and we also talk about Newton's first law or first law of motion. We talk about inertia. So you have to revise all of them. Today we are discussing about Newton's second law or second law of motion. Okay, so topic is second law of motion, second law of motion, or Newton's second law, Newton's second law, Newton's second law. Okay, so see, first we have to state what Newton's second law say. Okay, so it state that the rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum, okay, momentum is a new term I will discuss in next. Change of momentum of an object is directly proportional to the applied force, directly proportional to the applied force, to the applied unbalanced force, applied unbalanced force in the direction of motion, Okay, so see, we need to concentrate on these terms, the rate of change of momentum, So the question is arise, what is momentum? So first we discuss about momentum, then we discuss about Newton's second law. Okay, we take this term momentum first of all, hashtag momentum. Okay, what is momentum? So momentum is nothing, just product of mass and its velocity. If an object moving at the velocity of 5 meter per second having mass of 5 kg, then its momentum is just equals to 5 into 5, which is 25 kg into meter per second. Okay, see, momentum is denoted by P. It is just the product of mass and its velocity. If an object is moving at the speed of 5 meter per second and the mass of an object is 5 kg, then the momentum of an object is 25 kg into meter per second, kg into meter per second. So kg into meter per second is the SI unit of momentum, So I think you understand the concept of momentum, just the product of mass into velocity. Okay, Now come back to the Newton's second law. The rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum, we know that the rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. Just recall the acceleration, the formula of acceleration, v minus u upon t, v minus u upon t. So rate of change of velocity. So rate, what rate is considered as t, rate is considered as t. If you go in market, just ask the price of the rate of sugar. So shopkeeper say to you, said 5 kg per kg, 5 rupee per kg, 5 rupee per kg. So here rupee is the rate. Similarly here the acceleration is the rate of velocity is measured in term of time. Okay, so the change in velocity is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity. Just we apply this case into this also case. We know that the momentum of an object is mass into velocity. If we say that change in velocity, then it is equals to v minus u. If we say change in momentum, then is it equals to mv minus mu, where u is the initial velocity of an object and v is the final velocity of an object. If an object is moving at initial velocity, then the momentum of an object is mu. If an object is moving at final velocity, then we say that the momentum of an object is mv. The change of momentum is equals to mv minus mu. If we talk about rate of change of momentum, then we say that mv minus mu upon te. So this is the rate of change of momentum, now of an object is directly proportional to the applied unbalanced force. We consider it directly proportional to the applied force, which is denoted by F. Okay, we need to prove this Newton's second law mathematically, in which we need to prove this formula. We need to formulate force equals to mass into acceleration by this Newton's second law. This Newton's second law is all about the rate of change of momentum. The rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to force. Okay, let us see how we prove this in term of mathematically.